Hi, Marilyn O'Malley here of MarilynO'Malley.com, and today I wanted to give you some tools to help you with self-care around that would support you in staying calm and in feeling empowered, helping you to learn to manage your mind and manage your energy in a time of crisis about what's going on right now. And as a highly sensitive, we have a very active mind, and we have a very creative inner world that can create both good outcomes and devastating outcomes depending on where we're putting our attention. And also, we're very empathic, and so we're feeling a lot of the things that other people are experiencing. We're feeling a lot of the angst and compassion and empathy for what people are going through at this time. And it's really important and I want to say not just important, it's essential for us as healers and way showers and light workers and the people that are helping with the awakening, that we do our own work first, and then we are better able to help others. So first, let's just check in. How are you feeling? I hope you would share under here what's going on with you and how you're feeling. What are you picking up on? So probably not feeling like yourself. Life is not normal. Or what used to be the normal. And for some of you, this quarantine time is, if you're a introvert, it's not bad. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it might be triggering some other things for you. Might be making you feel really alone, isolated, abandoned, depending on what the triggers are. You probably all, because of all the energies flying around and being an empath, are feeling all those feelings and the different energies, dense, heavy energies that everybody in the world is going through or processing as part of their awakening in order to move, in order to ascend, and there is spiritually. And then there's a lot of grieving, mourning. Again, everybody's triggers are being triggered in one way or another to help the awakening, right? So there's a lot of dense energy that's flying around all over the place, not just our own. And so that can feel very overwhelming. That can make you feel super tired and exhausted even. And if you're taking them on as your own, then you're experiencing whatever you're experiencing, depression or anxiety or the fears, sadness, feeling unstable. Most humans do not like to feel out of control. They don't like to feel that they're not in control, right? Even if it's a control thing that they don't necessarily want, they feel better having that than not at all. You might be in denial that this kind of isn't happening, or it's not as bad as it is, or there's all different things. You might have a heightened awareness because you yourself are awakening more, you're ascending, and so through this process of going inward, spending time with yourself, more time with yourself, all of your activations are happening, new things are happening for you, and you might not be used to that. And so having this heightened sensitivity about feeling what's going on in the world as well as with yourself, then that, and it can go in either direction. You can have a heightened heightened awareness of high highs and low lows. And you're probably feeling like you want to reorganize your life, your house, your relationships, whatever is going on. But at this time, we're this quarantine and this spiritual awakening that's happening through this quarantine is about us all going inward and spending time inward, and discovering ourselves, discovering what's important for us, what matters to us, who are we really without all the sports going on, without all the distractions. Who are you without all the distractions? And what matters to you when you have all those things that were always available to you are taken away? What's the things that turn out to be really important? So we're in a deep awakening here, and it is getting in touch with ourselves. And so how do we take care of ourselves during this time as sensitives, doing our own work, and then also experiencing everything that's happening around us here in the world, and thinking that if you are a light worker, way shower, a healer, etc., then you're wanting to help expand the consciousness. You're wanting to be in a place that helps to uplift and or expand awareness. And so if you can't do that for yourself, you can't help anybody else do that right now. So do your work first. And so this is also a time of learning how to trust yourself, how to meet your own needs. It's parenting your inner child. It's being very discerning about where you put your attention. So you have to think, if you're an empath or you're a very sensitive person and you're in touch with things, it's like if you're playing on any of the social medias and it's not a healthy conversation, or with friends, or any place that isn't healthy for you, is not helping to expand, not helping you to get to know yourself or get to know others more. It's not deepening your knowledge, your connection to yourself, to others, to the planet, to the animal kingdom, to all the kingdoms or whatever of your interest. If you're not expressing your true self, right, you won't trust yourself, and that in the way that you will be more of a follower than a leader. So it's time for you to discern where you put your energy, what conversations you have, where you spend your time on social media, or having virtual conversations, where you spend your time at home alone or with your loved ones or families. Choosing and picking more about, again, what's really important to you, whether it's also choosing how you spend your money, where you spend your money, if you spend your money, what kind of money, how you work with others, how you collaborate, how you think about yourself, how you think about others, how you think about the world. Again, look at discerning can be what are my beliefs? Are my beliefs really in alignment with who I am, or am I just following beliefs that I grew up with and I'm not even aware that I have them? And this is a time of self-empowerment, a time for you to really understand how powerful you are, that you are a multidimensional being, that you are here to help create the new world. And so what would it be to start living in those powers? To start realizing that you as a sensitive too, you have superpowers. You have intuition, you have a highly creative mind, you're an empath. Those are powers. And the sensitives are here to help solve the problems. They help to be innovative, creative, and help create the new world. And so realizing that you have gifts and talents that are needed right now, and so you fully embodying and claiming that who you are and those gifts will allow you to be really creative with them and to work with others and heal yourself also. Heal the past stuff so you can really just be in the present moment and be here serving. So I went a little bit longer than I wanted to go on that. So I broke this down into two areas: managing your mind and managing your energy. Like I said, the sensitive's mind is we're highly creative. We and we're intuitive, and we're processing. We deeply process everything, information that comes in. We're more aware. We're more conscientious. We're aware of subtleties around us that a lot of other people who are not sensitive aren't aware of, and so that can create overwhelm. And your mind, when it gets overactive or gets very creative, can create overwhelm and take you into fear. It can take you into places that you don't necessarily want to go. Like I think I've shared several times, but I'll share again here. When these things happen and then I hear something that somebody's going through that's very extreme. Like they talked about somebody who went through the virus and died, and what the whole process was like, and I should never hear those because I picture everything. I'm like there, and so it's I'm feeling things in my body. That and I have to pull myself out of there and get out of that very quickly. So one of the things I would say to you about the mind, right? So managing your mind is watch that creative part of yourself, that it doesn't run wild. I call it like it's a wild stallion, and you have to learn to ride that stallion and control it and rein it in and not let it run where it wants to run. So noticing, like, if you start to get anxious and you start to you're starting to, or fears come in, it's like, who'd you just talk to? Where'd you put your energy? Are you watching the news? Are you around people who are talking about it all the time and sharing figures and stuff? So stop engaging in those conversations. Stop watching what is going on in the world. Know what is happening. You can know that that's one reality, and that is happening. But the other is, the more you focus on the virus, the more you feed the virus. So focus on health, well-being, focus on people healing, focus on the awakening, the spiritual awakening that's happening. Focus on all the good stuff that's coming out of this, at how people are treating each other and how people are helping each other and they're entertaining each other and they're collaborating together in new ways, and people are learning more about themselves. You know, all the stuff that we were saying before, because there is a lot of good things that are coming out of this, and you'll get that. And we're seeing how the systems are broken, but they're going to be corrected. And so focus on creating the new earth, the new you, the new humanity. Focus on those, and it starts with you. So how do you show up? How do you take care of yourself? So it would be laughing. You know what? Get together with friends and laugh, or watch funny shows that stimulate you. Be in gratitude. Meditate. Meditate. Join. There's some beautiful meditation groups out there that are wonderful, that will help you expand your energy, be present in your body. Besides the energy boost meditations and stuff that I put out there, I might put a couple links to some that I like down below here to help you. And yeah, so join that. There's like there's Sunday meditations. There's all sorts of stuff that is out there. Don't meditate on the coronavirus, because again, if you're putting your attention there, you're feeding it. Meditate on healing, shining your light, raising your energy, because that's going to keep you healthy and create well-being in your system. That's how you stay very healthy, is you increase your light, you raise your energy, connecting with others. So again, but be discerning about who you're connecting with. So don't spend time with people that are just going to be feeding you bad news, or want to, talk about their woes all the time. You have to really watch how you are spending your energy, and how you are replenishing yourself, right? So you put out energy, and then you make sure that you have nurturing energy that comes back in. Learn something new. The brain loves novelty. So this is a perfect time to learn something new, or to take up knitting or crocheting or some craft or paint, or express yourself. It's a super creative time. Or create, create online classes or something that you are, or take, there's a lot of online classes. So it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop because you can't go to school or you can't go outside. Focus on what you want instead of what you don't want. Stay in the present moment, right here, right now. What's happening right here, right now. And in this right here, right now, that's where you can create intention for how you want to feel, how you want your day to go, how you want an experience to go, how you want to show up in this moment. That's where we create. This is where we manifest. And when you're in the moment, you're not in the future, thinking what ifs and all of that and creating anxiety, and you're not in the past creating fears, going, remember this, and you've playing old things over that happened back then. Play with sound healing. So sound healing is wonderful, and then that also gets you creative in your mind with sound versus thinking thoughts that are running away with you. But sound healing is beautiful, so you can either listen to it. There's all sorts of stuff on YouTube, on Spotify, on iTunes, that you can find, or play them yourself if you have bowls or any musical instruments. You can also just make sound, saying Om, or whatever comes to you. I've just had periods in my life where it's just like I'll be out walking and I'll feel like I need to make a sound, so I'll make the sounds. I'll just might hum it. It might be a funny noise. I just play along with it because I'm listening to my body. My body's telling me that it wants to do this, and so I'll do that. Feel your feelings. So this is a big thing. So if you're feeling grief, feel the grief. If you're feeling happy, feel happy. And it's all right for you to be happy when other people are going through hard times. I'm going to say that because it's your happiness, your energy, that is taking you to, is helping the rest of humanity heal. So let me see what else. Follow your intuition. Listen and follow your intuition. This is a great time to start using your intuition, to start asking and then listening. Yeah, and I said discern your outward focus. So watch what you're watching on TV, watch what games you're playing. Are they violent? Are they feeding the negativity? Are they feeding like feeding, are they good for all or just good for some? Um, Watch the social media, conversations, gossip, judgments, just really start to just be in a mindset in the present moment of very loving, nurturing energy. Okay, so now managing your energetic field. I call this your mobile home. So there's lots of things in here, and some of these overlap. But so managing your energy is slow down. So even though I still hear people like doing lots of things, or they're just watching TV or reruns and stuff like that, but like slow down, just really slow down. And when you slow down and you're in the moment, and just say, okay, what wants to happen next? What do I want? What's my body want? What am I feeling? Because this is where you're going to get information. And I want you to know that, like, sometimes you're going to feel something, and like, oh no, I'll feel like, oh gosh, I just want to cry, and then I'll go to cry, and it won't be there because I allowed the feeling to go I allowed myself to have it. So it was just like, oh, it was processed, and then I can feel great joy, or I'll feel sadness, or I'll feel compassion, or I'll just feel like a young kid skipping along in life, and then I'll feel burdened or frustrated, right? Depending on what's happening, or what I put my attention on. Watch how your attention affects your energy. What are you putting your attention on, and how is it affecting your energy? And then you get to discern, hey, what makes me feel good? And so this could be a perfect time to change your house. Anything in your home that doesn't feel good, get rid of it. Give it away to somebody else who could use it, or and then replace it. But by doing that, you're helping your energy. So it might be rearranging the furniture. It might change. It's changing energy that is stuck somewhere. And like I said, stay present. Clear your energy frequently, right? So clearing, grounding, getting out in Mother Nature, putting your feet on the ground, taking showers, multiple showers, just washing off any energy that you think. Also just saying, anybody's energy that's not mine, go back to your owner. You don't have to take on, you can feel what's going on out there. You can feel the different emotions flying around, and but you don't have to take them on. You are not the processor of those, unless that's one of your jobs. But on the whole, you can just say, yes, I feel it, and clear, clear, clear. And like I said, so nature, earthing, showers, water, swimming, drinking water, good nutrition, getting a good sleep. Let's see, whatever else here. Being creative, like I said, it's a really creative time. That helps your energy, even if it's like just getting out paints and finger painting. Do something in a way that you've never done it before. Just be playful. Coloring, adult coloring books. Organize, like I said, organize different areas of your life. Just kind of take something and change that, and you'll watch how it changes how you feel, or changes some aspect of your life. Process what is coming up for you. So whatever is, like, don't push it down. Just be like, oh, I'm feeling this way, and be curious about it. Just be curious about it. And I would say too, keep your focus small. So instead of going worldwide, everything is big, and like generalizing and stuff, keep it small. What can I do here? Start here. And what's in front of you, and just know that all the work that you're doing, you're helping everybody else with their work. You're helping humanity. You're helping this process of awakening and ascension, and you're helping yourself. So I do want one more caveat is that your inner child is probably is is part of your inner family that is triggered right now. And so most of us do not feel safe. This is a lot of work I do with my clients. And so parent your inner child. So what I mean by that, and you can, I have some inner child work on my YouTubes. So go look inner child. And so it would be to say that they're safe, telling them they're safe, telling them you love them, listen to them, have conversations with them, sit with them, but let them be creative through you, hear them, see them, because, and you be the adult, you be the parent to them, give them what you need, because then you're giving yourself what you need. Give yourself what you need and watch what happens to your energy. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me and ask them or leave comments here. And guys, would you please like this video? I always forget to ask that, but I know that it helps in the ranking. It will help other people see it out there. So I always think the other information is more important than the liking, but the liking will help me reach more people. So until we meet again, love, live, and matter. And I'm here for you. Take care. Bye.